Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about functions with default parameters. Now you know that what are functions, what are the parameters, what are actual argument, formal argument. So we can make those parameters as default parameter. What does we mean with default parameters? Means for example, we write a function. At the time of declaration of function, we can set value for parameter, and that is going to be the default value for parameter. If a function with default argument is called without passing any argument, then default parameter is used. But if you pass any argument, then the pass parameter will be used. However, if arguments are passed while calling the function, the default arguments are ignored. For example, let's say here is a function sum, and here when I write a is equal, inside the definition, int a is equal to 0, b is equal to 10, c is equal to 5, it means I have assigned default values to the parameter. It means I have assigned default parameters. So now when the function is going to return a plus b plus c, function is going to return sum of these three parameters. So when I called sum 1 comma 6, it means a is 1, b is 6, and we have not passed any value for c. So c will be 5. So it is going to return you 1 plus 6 plus 5, that is equal to 12. When we do not pass any parameter, it means a is 0, b is 10, and c is 5. So it is going to return you 15. When I pass 6 comma 1, a is 6, b is 1, and c is again 5. So again it is going to return you 12. When I pass 2, 3, 4, 2 is a, 3 is b, and c is 4. So it is going to return you 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is equal to 9. So this is about default parameter. Now let's check on Visual Studio that how these default parameters work. Let's write a function, the same function sum. So let's say I write the same function sum here, int sum, and the parameter of this function takes three parameters. Int a, let's say, is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and int c is equal to 3. And let's say this is going to return a plus b plus c. Now when I call this function here, so let's say cout sum, and let's say 3. So what happened when we call this function? So here when we call this function at sum is equal to 3, sum 3, then what happens here? Here this a becomes 3, a is equal to 3, b is 2, and c is again 3. So your answer should be 3 plus 2 plus 3, that is equal 3 plus 2 plus 3, that is equal to 8. So it should give us 8. Let's run it and check the answer first. See, answer is 8. Now let's say I pass another function, I pass another value, I call this function second time with some different values. Now let's say I write 1 comma 2. So what happens here? Here a becomes 1, b becomes 2, 1, okay, b is already 2, so let's say b 5. So a becomes 1, b becomes 5, and c is 3. So it should be 5 plus 1 plus 3, that is equal to 9. Let's run it now. See, 8 and 9. Now if we do not pass any parameter, then it will take value for all the parameters. That's it. So now whatever is the default value, compiler will take the default value. So it is going to give us 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 6. See, first time 9, then first time 8, then 9, and then 6. Now here 2-3 things you have to notice about the default argument. First thing is that it is not necessary that we make all the arguments as default argument. If we want to make one argument as default argument, for example you are calculating area of a circle, okay, then you want to pass radius also, and then there is one parameter as pi. Either you can take it constant or you can make it default inside your function. So for example, let's say I want to make default only C. So I can do this also like this. Now only C is default, and every time we have to pass A and B, because here is only one argument, that's why compiler is asking us for the second one. So now it means we pass two arguments here. So here it is for A and B, and then third C is constant. If we want, we can pass all three arguments. So whenever we pass the argument here, compiler always take this one. If we do not pass, then it goes for the default one. So first thing is that it is not necessary that we should always make all the parameters as default. If you want, you can make any one parameter as default. But here is one rule. You cannot make, like for example, you cannot make B as default without making C as default. Now here you will find an error. Why you will find an error? Because when we want to assign the default argument, always we have to assign it from right hand side, because compiler assigns the value. When compiler starts assigning the value, compiler assigns the value from left hand side. So compiler do not know that B is default or not, because if any argument is a default argument and you give value to that argument, then compiler assigns value. So it means now when you write sum 3 3, so A will be 3 and B will be 3, and compiler do not find any value for C. Similarly here A is 5, B is 6, and compiler do not find any value for C. So if you want to make B as default, so it is necessary to make C also as default, then it is okay. So it means when you want to assign default arguments, always you should assign from rightmost side. So if you want to make A as default, then you should make B and C also as default argument. Or for example, you have three arguments and you want to make only one argument as default, so keep it on the rightmost side. So what I want to tell you, that when you want to assign default argument, always start assigning from rightmost argument, because compiler take value from leftmost side. So this is all about default arguments. Thank you.